Ohio University is known for its quiet campus, old brick buildings, and academic research. But in 2024, something unusual happened here. Instead of lectures on science or history, a workshop was announced. Not to prove the paranormal existed, but to document the experiences people could not explain. Students, locals, and even professors signed up. They believed they were coming to talk about ghosts. They didn't expect anything to respond. The workshop was held inside one of the university's oldest halls. A place with decades of history, and countless rumors. Chairs were arranged in a circle. No candles. No rituals. Just notebooks, recorders, and people ready to share what they had seen. The organizers made one rule clear. No exaggeration. No fiction. Only real experiences. The first speaker was a middle-aged man from rural Ohio. He lived alone, near forest land. He described hearing footsteps every night. Always stopping outside his bedroom door. When he opened it, nothing was there. One night, he placed flour on the floor. The next morning, footprints appeared. They were human. But too long, and too thin. Next, a college student spoke. She said it began during exam week. Late nights. No sleep. She noticed a shadow standing in the corner of her dorm room. It didn't move. It didn't disappear when she turned on the lights. She said it felt like something was watching her think. Weeks later, she moved out. The shadow remained. Then came a report that changed the mood completely. A local hunter described seeing something in the woods. Too tall to be a deer. Too fast to be human. Its eyes reflected light. But not like any animal he had ever seen. When asked to draw it, his hands were shaking. He refused to name it. He only said one thing. It knew I was watching. The workshop included audio evidence. Low-frequency sounds recorded in homes. Voices speaking words no one recognized. Whispers that reacted when played back. One recording caused the room to go silent. A voice responded to a question that had not yet been asked. As the session continued, the lights flickered. Not once. Not twice. The temperature dropped suddenly. Phones lost signal. And someone whispered, even though no one was speaking. The organizers ended the workshop early. Officially, it was called a technical issue. Unofficially, no one wanted to stay. After the workshop, several participants reported new experiences. Nightmares. Unexplained sounds. A feeling of being followed. Ohio University never repeated the event. No official explanation was given. No denial either. Just silence. These were not stories written for attention. They were spoken quietly, reluctantly. By ordinary people. In an ordinary place. So the question remains. Were they studying the paranormal? Or did the paranormal realize it was being studied?
Every Christmas, when Raynham Hall falls silent, footsteps echo through its empty corridors. No one is there, no living soul. Yet something walks, a woman in brown, trapped between life and death. This is not a legend. This is not a story. This is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall. Raynham Hall, an elegant country house in England. For centuries, it has welcomed royalty, nobility, and visitors from across the world. But behind its beauty, behind its polished walls, hides a secret so disturbing that even paranormal investigators hesitate to speak of it. A spirit that has haunted these halls for more than 300 years. In the early 1700s, Raynham Hall was owned by a man named Charles Townshend. He married a young and beautiful woman, Dorothy Walpole. For a time, they lived peacefully within these walls, a marriage that appeared perfect. But appearances can be deceiving. Slowly, Charles Townshend began to change. He became obsessed with the idea that Dorothy was being unfaithful to him. No proof, no evidence, only jealousy. And jealousy turned into madness. Consumed by his fears, Charles made a decision that would seal Raynham Hall's fate forever. He locked Dorothy inside the mansion. To the outside world, he told everyone she had tragically died. But the truth was far worse. Dorothy was alive, trapped, and forbidden to leave. Dorothy Walpole spent her final days wandering the endless corridors of Raynham Hall. No freedom, no visitors, no escape. The mansion became her prison. And within those walls, she died, never once stepping outside again. After her death, something remained. Visitors began reporting a woman in a tattered brown dress walking silently through the halls. She never spoke. She never looked away. She only walked. One visitor, unaware of Raynham Hall's dark history, approached the woman he saw inside. As she turned to face him, her face began to glow, and where her eyes should have been, there were only empty sockets. Years later, a photographer from Country Life magazine visited Raynham Hall. While photographing the central stairwell, he noticed something strange, a hazy silhouette descending the stairs. The image shocked the world. Many believe it was Dorothy Walpole herself. Even today, people claim that every Christmas, the brown lady still walks the passages of Raynham Hall, waiting, watching, never free.